My sister is dating the man who ruined my brother's life, and now she's angry that he went no contact. I'm a 24-year-old woman with two siblings, an older sister who's 27 and a younger brother who's now 19. My brother was a talented athlete, passionate about running. He had a major race coming up that would determine his future in sports. He was so excited, he could talk about racing for hours, and we were all thrilled for him. 2 weeks before the big race, everything changed. A group of drunk guys were driving home from a bar. The driver, a man in his late 20s, caused a brutal accident. I still remember the phone call. My brother nearly lost his life. It was one of the darkest moments our family has ever faced. He was in a coma for about a month. When he finally woke up, he had lost all feeling in his legs. The doctor said it might be temporary and that with physical therapy he could improve, but it would take time. In front of my brother, I asked the doctor if he would ever be able to return to sports. My brother insisted on hearing everything. The doctor told him he would never run again. It would be a miracle if he could even walk long distances. I remember him crying every day, sometimes quietly, sometimes in the bathroom, sometimes into his pillow. He lost his smile completely. I wished more than anything that I could take away his pain. Our family isn't wealthy, and my brother was the only one with a real chance of going to college through his athletic talent. That race was supposed to secure his future. The driver who hit him came from a very rich family. My parents tried to fight the case, but the driver's parents blocked every step. They offered a large settlement, which covered all the hospital bills and was set aside for my brother's college fund. My parents were heartbroken that they couldn't get real justice, but they felt they had no choice. The driver only received 6 months of community service. When my brother found out, he didn't take it well. He fell into a deep depression and attempted to take his own life. I know people might judge my parents' decision, but they did what they had to do. The maximum sentence the driver would likely have received was 1 year, or possibly nothing at all. The driver tried visiting my brother a few times to apologize, but it only made things worse. On the last visit, my brother had a severe meltdown and panic attack while alone with my sister. My parents called the driver and told him never to show up again. He agreed. This all happened about 2 years ago. My brother slowly started to recover. Now the problem, my sister has been dating the same man for about a year. She talks about him constantly and says she loves him deeply. I asked to see his picture once, but she refused. I left it alone, thinking it was her relationship. They recently got engaged, and she said she would introduce him to the family when my brother was back in town from college in another state. During spring break, she set up a dinner at a fancy restaurant. She and her fiancé arrived before us. The moment we saw him, our faces changed. My brother looked at our sister with pure disgust and demanded an explanation. He was already fuming. The fiancé tried to say that everything that happened was in the past and that my brother should look forward to the future. My brother lost it. He started screaming that he can't even walk for 20 minutes without pain, that he lost his dream because of him. The fiancé kept apologizing, but my brother told him that if he was truly sorry, he would have gone to jail where he belongs. Then my brother walked out. My parents left with him. I stayed behind to talk to my sister. I asked how they even met. It turned out that during that last